Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 540. The lesson today is the difference between vengeance, revenge, and avenge. Yeah, there's a lot of crossover with this one. Anyway, if somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. All right, this is a request video as well, so let's get into it. Vengeance can only be a noun, and it refers to the act of taking revenge. So you can see there's some crossover already. It means the act of killing, injuring, or harming someone because they have harmed you. Vengeance is mostly used with more serious revenge. So if the revenge is too light, we would not be using vengeance. One that is violent or does true harm. Revenge can be both a verb and a noun. It's probably the most general of it, and it's probably used the most often out of these three. As a verb, it means to take revenge. As a noun, revenge means to hurt or get back at someone because he or she did something wrong to you. It could be serious, as in violence, or doing serious harm, or it could be revenge that is less serious. For example, if someone plays a trick on you and you decide to play a trick on them to get revenge. So this is a case where clearly this is not very serious revenge, but we still call it revenge. You're getting back at them. They did something to you that you didn't kind of like, and you did something back to them. But again, just like we say here, vengeance is too serious to use in this situation. You only played a trick on somebody. So that doesn't qualify for vengeance. Let's continue. Both revenge and vengeance could simply refer to the desire to get back. Like you could want to take vengeance, or you could want to take revenge on someone. Vengeance comes from the French word vengeance, I guess, meaning violence or revenge, which derive from the Latin word vindicare, meaning vindication. So you really want to get back at them. Even though revenge can be a verb, avenge is the more common verb for revenge. So you could say you revenge someone, but it might be more common to say avenge in this sense. Avenge is not a noun, but avenger is a noun, and then it usually refers to the person who avenges. Okay. Thus, Marvel superheroes take action against evildoers, or superheroes. So they avenge, their crimes or the hurting of innocent people. All right, let's continue. A famous quote by Samuel Johnson, an English critic, essayist, poet, etc., helps to shed light on these words, so it might help a little bit. Here is his quote. So here is how he described it. Revenge is an act of passion. So you've got this strong feeling, really strong feeling to get back at somebody. Vengeance of justice. You feel like you want justice for the wrong that's been done to you. Injuries are revenge. So this is just the most general. Again, these could be light or serious. Crimes are avenged. So it was a serious crime done against you, and you want your revenge for that. Okay, well, I hope that helps a bit. Let's continue. All right, we got 5 examples to show just how we'll use it. Here's the first one. The Lakota Sioux and the Northern Cheyenne warriors took their vengeance on Colonel Custer and the 7th Cavalry. That's Custer's last stand. Of course, Custer was known for, killing off a lot of Indians, and they wanted their vengeance. They wanted to get back at them, and they actually wiped him out. Him and his whole cavalry, got ambushed, and they got rid of them all. So that's definitely vengeance. Number 2, that baseball team wanted revenge for being beaten by their team in last year's World Series. Again, you want revenge. It's not that serious. You're not killing anybody, doing terrible harm to them. The worst thing that happened is they lose the game or lose the World Series. But still, we would call this revenge. You want revenge. You want to get back at them. All right, number 3 here. Okay. She badmouthed that girl at school as revenge for stealing her boyfriend. Yeah. Again, you're not getting violence. Probably the feeling is a little stronger here, but still, I would probably just say revenge. Vengeance is still a little bit on the strong side for this one. Number 4, Achilles avenged the death of Patroclus by battling and killing Hector. Yeah, in the the story of Troy, Helen of Troy, There was a while there where Achilles didn't want to fight, and his best friend Patroclus took his uniform and went to fight. And Hector, the good fighter on the other side, he thought he was actually killing Achilles, and he killed his friend. And then, of course, Achilles wanted to avenge that because Hector killed, his best friend. All right. And number 5 here, he wanted to avenge his father's murder. So again, yes, just like they say here, you want, justice for something you feel is a crime and very terrible. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope this helps you get a better feel of when you're more likely to use one word than the other. Okay, thank you for your time. Bye-bye.